And so when you talk about livelihood, remember that there's a couple things to remember. First of all, luxury items, just like necessities, are produced at no cost. Nobody is incurring any cost to produce these things. People are giving the luxury producers all the materials they need, including labor, to produce the luxury they're going to produce, because when the luxury is consumed by consumers, net benefit is created. So that means so we have these things that replace prices in Copiosis called gateways. In computer language, a gateway is an amount, it's a threshold that when you have a certain amount of MBR that meets the gateway threshold, it unlocks access to the luxury. So in order to consume a luxury, you have to have enough MBR to satisfy or unlock the gateway. Now, gateways are not analogous to prices because there's no cost or profit involved in Copiosis. So a gateway is not covering any cost, nor is it generating profit for the producer. All it's doing is saying, this is how much MBR you need to consume my luxury. So a gateway does not have to be at the same level that a price is, because you're not covering cost or generating a profit. So a Lamborghini, for example, in Copiosis doesn't cost $100,000 or $200,000 because you don't have to cover the cost of producing the Lamborghini or cover the luxury bump up. A Lamborghini in Copiosis could be maybe, to be honest with you, you wouldn't own a Lamborghini. What would happen is you'd get the service that the Lamborghini provides, and Lamborghini would continue to own the Lamborghini, and they would benefit from keeping your Lamborghini in tip-top shape. So if you crash your Lamborghini and they rebuilt it for you or gave you another one, they'd still continue to receive MBR while they recycled the one you crashed. So it's like, so going back to the doctor and the people that are contributing to the service of that patient, how are all of those service providers making a living? Well, first of all, they're living pretty luxurious lives based on necessities. And then on top of that, they get luxuries as a result of the accumulating streams of MBR that they're producing, not just as nurses and admins, but also from being human beings. Yeah. I mean, going back to your loophole question, Jared, one of the loopholes that we saw, which just flummoxed me, was that if we moved too quickly and rewarded too much, if we rewarded too much MBR for all the value human beings were creating, in like a couple of days, everyone would be net benefit billionaires. And so that would be a problem. Well, the problem is human beings need time to decompress and unlearn all of the indoctrinated behaviors that they currently have learned as a result of earning a living and having to afford your necessities and being under oppressive systems such as institutionalized racism and other things. And I'm not just talking about people with brown skin, but I'm talking about people with light brown skin. Those people are just as indoctrinated in these systems as people with dark brown skin. And so we need some time for humanity to catch up. It's just like AI, you guys. We can't have AI going into If AI was here tomorrow in its full-fledged, blown out form, humanity would have a real difficult time, because a lot of people might want to commit suicide because their sense of purpose is tied into their jobs. And if their jobs go away, what are they going to do?
I love that.